There's no place like home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We went to a little family getaway to Chattanooga. It was amazing. I actually filmed quite a bit of it with the intention of making a long little family getaway vacation video for you. And now that I'm home, I'm wondering if you would even be interested. So please let me know if you want me to put that together and post it so you can share on our wonderful 3 days in Chattanooga. We had such a good time. I am just cleaning up my kitchen, which honestly, I left pretty clean. I had cleaned the whole house prior to our spontaneous departure. So all I really am doing is putting away like the food that I took. The dishes were clean in the dishwasher, so I emptied them out and put them away. We had home church today at a friend's, so we got home late last night, woke up today, and literally like got up, got dressed, and went to their house. And she's so wonderful. She made lunch. I didn't have to do anything. I wouldn't have had time to do anything, so I'm really glad she didn't, you know, need help with that. And we just got home, like we spent the whole afternoon with them. We got home after 4:30. So it was such a sweet time. My heart feels very full when we get to do home church. I feel so, I don't know, you know, everything takes time to heal. And I think I'm still healing a lot for several different things. And being there is so comfortable and safe and loving, and I feel known and I know the people, so it doesn't feel the same as visiting churches where you're like healing but nobody knows you, so nobody knows what you're going through, but you're just there. And I don't know, it's a very interesting place that I find myself in right now, but I know the Lord's with us and we are just walking through it. And it's hard sometimes and easy sometimes, but today was a blessing to my heart, and this trip was a blessing as well. It was so fun to just go be with the family and enjoy such a beautiful nature and historical rich trip. I gotta put all this stuff away, but I want to tell you guys that. And my week is wide open. I'm so thankful. Tomorrow we're getting back to school. Tuesday, my onions will be ready. The onions that I fermented with you guys, they will be ready on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're having a big airsoft war here for the boys with several of their friends. Thursday, I'm getting my nails done. My nail lady has been out of town since before Christmas. So since before Christmas, all the way to January 12th, I have not had my nails done. And they are, thankfully it's a light color, so you can't tell. But the growth is, I mean, at least half an inch. It's hilarious. You can't see it that much. So it's kind of good to get light colors. This is one of the reasons to get light colors. And then we got nothing Friday and some friends coming over Saturday. So happy for a very wide open week. We've got to get back in the groove of school and have a nice full school week this week. Depending on the weather, I've got my eye on a few state parks to hit up in the next few weeks just for fun and more outdoorsy things. I really like going this time of year because the woods are very empty, and so hiking is really easy. There's also no ticks and fleas. It's not hot and sweaty. It's cold, but the trees block the wind, so it's not as cold as it could be. And with the sunshine, it doesn't feel as cold, you know? So we'll see. I've got some other video ideas lined up as well. To show you guys how to do my homemade mayonnaise recipe, my favorite mayonnaise recipe. What I've been eating these days on a high fat, low carb lifestyle. Talking a little bit about my tinctures. I've been making our family's medicine for the last few months now, and how that's going, how much I'm enjoying it. It's become a very fun, passionate new hobby. I still buy plenty of stuff from Lisa at Heaven Help Me, but I've been expanding my experimentation with making tinctures, and the ones I've made so far have been so effective. I'm really excited to share that with you. And somebody asked for a great video suggestion of how do we go about making the decision and how has it been living with my mom. So for those of you that don't know, my mom has lived on the same property as us for 12 years. So when we moved from our old house, she lived downstairs in the in-law suite. We brought her with us. We looked for a house where she would have space. So we brought her with us here. So how we decided that whole thing 13 years ago, how we went about it, why, and how it's been, I would love to share that with you guys. Also, I've got this half a gallon apple cider vinegar going, and that should be ready at the end of the month. It's nice and bubbly. And this is how many eggs you end up with when you leave for 4 days. If you have 18 chickens, and not even all 18 of them are laying. This is probably like 10 or 11 eggs a day. So I've got like 40 eggs here or more. Oh my word. I've got to make some quiche, some German pancakes, some very eggy pancakes, some scrambled eggs and egg casseroles. We are gonna eat a lot of eggs in the next few days, that's for sure. Just look at that. That is wild. And what else? I've had a very bad cough. I don't know what I got, but I was not terrible, but definitely not good. I was trying to fight off what I felt was just a normal cold coming on since before we left on our trip. Taking echinacea like I usually do, and it usually works within a day or 2 at most, but my sore throat would not leave. It stuck around the entire trip. Yesterday was the first day I woke up without a sore throat, but I felt awful, awful, awful. Like, not sick feeling awful, like just like sleepy. So sleepy, even though I slept, even though I was eating. I don't have much of an appetite and I can barely taste food, and my body is so run down. And I got this cough now. It's not constant, thankfully, but it's at night at bedtime. So last night I had to get up out of bed, make a hot tea, and take some Breathe tincture, which is great for cough. And that's from Heaven Help Me. I've got some steeping right now for myself. I'm gonna see if it's as effective or not. And so it helped with my cough, and then my hot tea, I was just like breathing in the steam and sipping it slowly, and I went to sleep, and I slept till 10 in the morning, which I don't think I've done since before I had children. And that just goes to show how desperate my body was for rest, and like something's up, you know. But I woke up feeling so much better than yesterday. And yesterday, I should add, I felt terrible, but it was after coffee, after not enough sleep, no water, and no breakfast. So we did our awesome little attraction activity in Chattanooga, and afterwards I was like, what is wrong with me? So I got into the car and I remembered I had bananas, so I had a banana, and it started to make me feel better. So I really think it was a combination of no food, way too much caffeine, being sick, and my vertigo was acting up. So I don't know. All I know is I was like, is this because I'm 40? You know, it's just like, what's wrong with me? But I felt so much better, and today I feel so much better. I've also rested a lot last night, and I've taken it very easy today. I've been sitting and talking all day. I haven't been walking around, hiking and stuff. So I didn't push my body today, which is good, and I need to rest. So that catches you guys up. Tell me if you want me to edit that long video of us in Chattanooga, if that's even in any way interesting to you guys or fun to watch. If it is, I will put in the time. It will take me a while. That's why I'm asking, because I don't want to do it if it doesn't interest you. And it's okay if it doesn't, just be honest. It's not going to hurt my feelings. And if it does, then I will definitely get that put together and posted. And I'll be making these videos hopefully soon, hopefully this week. With as much time as I have this week and as little as is on my calendar, I imagine I'll definitely be able to do the food one and the mayonnaise one. Well, maybe all of them, honestly. So we'll see. Thank you guys, as usual, for everything. God bless you. See you next time.